Hi, MFS. This is Mickey Hernandez from Cultural Outreach, and we are continuing our video tutorial series on Facebook ads. So, we are going through the different goals and objectives that Facebook ads offer, and we are down to the last type based on the other videos that we've done. So, let's go ahead and go over to our promotions page. Now, this looks slightly different than how it normally looks. Something that was at the top was kind of a bigger options portion. However, there's a tiny little X on the corner that if you click on that, it takes you out of that sort of look or window. I did that accidentally, but I think it is a good example in case you happen to do it and you go to the screen and it looks different than how our tutorials have been looking so far. So if for whatever reason you accidentally click the X or this view page has changed, all you have to do is go over to this sidebar, All Promotions, and then click down, Create New Promotion. And then choosing the goal prompt will pop up like we've been doing in our other videos. So the final one that we are going to talk about is Get More Leads. So this is specifically sending out or creating an ad that people will see that will ask them to fill out a contact form. So you can gather more data and more information about a specific audience that you're seeking. So Get More Leads. It takes us to a little bit of a different viewpoint with this platform. It's having us create a form. So basically, you are creating a contact sheet to collect information. So you can have a form name. So for me, I want to make one specifically targeting millennials and get more information about them. And then down below, I want to know their full name, their email address. I would like to know their phone number because I like making phone calls. And then you might want to gather some more information. You might want to ask what company they work for, their job title, just to give some more context of the type of occupations that people are coming in when they want to buy a home. It's not necessary to have all of those kind of factors in there, but this is a great way to just get more information about who you are targeting with your ads. Another option that you can do is you can add a short answer question. So an example that you can use is, how long have you been thinking about buying a home? Or what are your thoughts on home ownership? What are your financial goals in the next 3 to 5 years? Make it very specific and allow people that opportunity to share where they are at on their home buying journey, share where they're at, financially, and how you can best help them. Another way that you can do it is learning what do they want to learn. Maybe you could say, what are the biggest challenges about buying a home, or what don't you know about the loan process? And it's a great way to kind of collect this data, collect this information, so then you can start to build content that can serve their needs. And then also just building that connection and understanding who it is you're talking to when you do call or send an email. You just have a little more context. So once we're done filling out the form, you're going to save that form. So it's going to be saved under whatever name you made it. So make sure it's a name that you will remember for later. And if you want to see what it looks like, we have page 1 and 2. And then it has this call to action that will link it to your website that's listed in your profile. So I'm going to save my form. And now I will go into all of the other areas that we've already kind of done in the past, where we choose a headline, update the text, upload an image. And for our purpose, call to action is going to be sign up. This will allow people, when they see the ad, they'll click on it, and then it will go to the form. So this specific type of ad is probably best if you're trying to promote an event that you're doing, whether it's like a seminar, a lunch and learn, a happy hour, some type of networking event, anything that you want people to go to. The sign up form is really perfect for that. And then the form that we just created, it will link over there. So the final sections are similar to what we've been doing in the past. Setting up an audience, you can create a new audience. If I'm targeting millennials, I'll have it probably be, around 24 up to 37. And just understand that the term millennials and Gen X and Gen Z, a lot of them, I know it can be confusing of who's who, but millennials are typically people in their mid 20s, early 20s sometimes, but that's getting more into Gen Z. But I would say mid 20s up to late 30s. So it's just kind of a prime age group for typically first-time home buyers. And then I would choose the duration and budget that I want. So say over 10 days, I wanted to spend $350 a day. Or over, if I do 7 days, 14, 28, or if I wanted to do 10, you can always make those decisions. And over here will be updated the estimated people reached per day. And go ahead and note that this type of ad, you are not able to adjust your budget or duration once you start it. So really, be super positive in terms of the amount of money you want to spend and how long it will spend, because you will not be able to go back and adjust that. So once you're ready, you would just click promote and your ad is ready to run. This is how it looks in the mobile feed. So yeah, imagine a headline, want to learn more about being a home buyer, come to our seminar event. And then it would have the sign-up sheet that would link through, and then you can see who is signing up for your event. You would click promote, and that is how you do it. So now I'm just going to show you where to look at the form once it's been done. So back in our tabs here, you're going to click on Publishing Tools. And if you scroll down, you will have Lead Ads Forms. So here are the forms that you've created. So I've done a couple examples of these, but you can go ahead and preview. If maybe you made one in the past and you want a refresher, you would do that. And then if you want to create a new one, you can go through and create a new form or duplicate an existing form. So say if I wanted to create a new form, I would have all of the similar options as earlier. It just looks slightly different. I would save it, I would finish it, and we would be all set. And then after people are filling out those forms and you want to see the data, you would go down here, click download. And since I have not actually run this, I don't have any here, but you can download all new leads that you've gotten since it's been running, or you can download a specific date range and then choose a download link either as a CSV or an Excel spreadsheet, and then you can take a look at that on your computer. So that is how you run an ad to collect more leads. You would create a form, save it, and then run your ad. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to reach out to us at support@culturaloutreach.com. Thanks.